What's good, you guys? It's your boy imLowKey, and we back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a little harmony hack that I like to do often whenever I'm practicing voicings or trying to come up with an interesting chord progression. Okay, so this little trick is called parallel harmony, or at least that's what I decided to call it. The reason why I call it that is because we're taking a specific voicing, say for example this A major 9 voicing. We take a voicing like this and disregard any rules that applies to a diatonic key and just play this same voicing anywhere on the keyboard. Okay, so that's what I mean by parallel harmony. I'm taking the same voicing or harmony and moving it onto different parts of the keyboard. Okay, so there are some rules that you might want to follow just to make it a little bit easier, and you might help you come up with different things that sound good. But at the root of it, what you want to do is pick a voicing, pick a scale, and refine it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the first step. Let's pick a voicing. The voicing that we're going to use for the purpose of this video is going to be that same voicing I played earlier. Okay, and you can use any voicing that you want. You can play major voicings, you can play minor voicings, you can play sus13 voicings, or just sus voicings. It really doesn't matter. You can play whatever you want. Everybody has a different ear. Okay, but for the purpose of this video, we're just going to play that major 7 voicing for now. And yeah, let's go ahead and break this down. So the way that you want to build this chord voicing is by playing the 7th scale degree in the bass, or as the lowest note. Then we're going to play the 1, so we're in the key of C, or we're going to play a C major at least. So we're going to play the 1, we're going to add the 9, we're going to add the 3, the 5, 6, 7, and 9. So pretty much every note that you can add besides the 4th scale degree. And we're not going to always play every note at the same time, but just so you can know what notes are in the chord, those are the notes. And you can still play that and it sounds pretty good. Okay, so once you decided on a chord voicing, let's go ahead and pick a scale. Okay, we're gonna play this chord voicing within a scale. Let's say C major scale. So that means we're on the 1 since this is a C major chord. Now let's play the 2. We're gonna play a D major 9, not a D minor. We're gonna play that same voicing. Let's go ahead and play the 3. There you go. We're playing a E major 9, not an E minor 9, like it would usually be in the key of C. Here's the 4. Here's the 5. Here's the 6. Here's the 7th. And here's the 1. Okay? We can also take this into a minor scale. So say, for example, C minor. Okay, we're playing the same voicing just throughout that C minor scale. All right, and you can do this for major scales, minor scales, diminished scales, pentatonic scales, Lydian, Phrygian, Dorian, whatever scale you want to use that scale. All right, and stick to it just so you can have some kind of structure for now. So once you've decided on the scale, that's when you can go ahead and pick different intervals or pick different progressions that you want to play, and just find something that works. So one thing that you can do is play something like a 2-5-1. Let's play that in the key of C. It's a 2-5-1. So we can do like 2-5-1, 4 to the 2. So you could think of building a progression that way. But the way that I like to build progressions usually when I'm using this technique is to not think about the diatonic scale. I like to just listen to what sounds good. Okay, so oftentimes I would just take my hands and just listen to where does it sound like it needs to go. You feel me? It can go anywhere from here. And usually when I'm doing this, I'm usually humming along just to make sure that I'm getting the notes right. Okay, so I'm listening to that top note. Okay, so I need to play that chord. Okay, so okay, so I just got a progression right there. And I just hummed it along. You know, I don't know. I wasn't thinking about what scale degree am I playing. I'm just, what sounds good, what sounds right. All right, so oftentimes I'm just humming along, seeing what works. And this is how you really get comfortable doing this technique and be able to just, that's how you put that comfortability on the keyboard and really be able to just throw out some complex sounding harmony when it's really just, you're just playing the same voicing throughout the keyboard. Okay, so let's go ahead and just hum along and see if we can, like, you know, get some vibes. And for this, I'm gonna do, instead of C major scale, I'm gonna play C major, maybe throw in some C minor scale as well. So let's go ahead and try something. Hold up. Okay, that's enough. So yeah, that's what I would do. Just hum along, play along, and if you don't get it right, if you don't play the right note, try to find that note and try to find the right chord that you need to be playing. Okay. One thing I like to do with this concept as well is play, instead of sticking to a scale, I'm sticking to specific intervals. So I'm playing minor thirds, major thirds, maybe even perfect fourths. Okay, so something like this. I'm just doing descending perfect fourth lines. Okay, so I'm playing D major, going down to A major, which is the perfect fourth, going down to E major, which is a perfect fourth. We can even go down to B major, which is a perfect fourth down. Okay, but eventually, you know, playing perfect fourths is just gonna, it's just, you're gonna go in a circle. Yeah, sometimes I like to throw in minor thirds as well. We could play C major to A major, minor thirds, G flat major, E flat major, back down to C major, C major, A major, G flat major. Another thing that you can do is mix the different intervals. Okay, so instead of just playing minor thirds, we can do something like go down to minor third to A major, go down to major third to F major, go down to minor third to B major. Sorry, D major. So you're really going to get whatever voicing that you're practicing down because you're just playing it throughout the keyboard. You feel me? So that's gonna do it for this video, you guys. That's all I have to say about this technique. Hopefully you learned something new, and if you already knew about this technique, let us know down in the comments. Maybe you'll be able to express some gems as well. But with all that being said, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Peace out.